First 10 days of 2020, what do we get? Well, we're practically on the brink of war with Iran. So, World War III. Australia is fucking burning down. And probably, this doesn't affect the majority of the world, but to Prague rock fans like me, we lost a huge icon, goddamn, I'm going to say his damn name wrong. Neil Peart. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. Been a Rush fan since, junior high, and that's the one thing I've always struggled with is his damn name. But goddamn it, fucking Neil Peart. The news broke January 10th, so I had a bad feeling oh shit, is January 10th going to become, the 27 Club equivalent of we're going to lose really famous rock stars on that day because that's when David Bowie died 4 years ago. Luckily, no. He actually died January 7th, but just still hearing the news 3 days later, it's fucking devastating. Fuck, man. I'll run through what happened on that day when I first heard the news. So I was working, just another regular day of shitty ass work that I fucking hate my job in. I deliver packages. Before I actually heard the news, this could have been a red flag. So I was delivering at this this bazaar, or this giant I don't know how to explain it. It was a bazaar, and then there's a brewery there. I was delivering there, and I heard "Witch Hunt" by Rush, and that could have been a really big red flag when the news already broke, but I didn't hear it yet. And they were probably playing that song in tribute to him. I just thought, oh, this is cool, Witch Hunt. I never really hear that on the radio. Cool. I didn't think nothing of it, but then I think about a half hour later after that stop, I was bored on my phone, and I fucking I saw the news, and I was really hoping, just like with David Bowie, it was going to be a hoax. And no, it wasn't. I mean, I didn't hear the cause of death. That's what you got here to know it's not a hoax, and the story behind it. And it appears as if he pulled a Bowie. He was battling cancer just like Bowie was, and he didn't. We only know because finally it won. Yeah. With Bowie, it was pancreatic cancer. I can't remember. It's some form of cancer. But with Neil, it was a 3-year battle with a cancerous tumor in his head. And how did I react to this? Well, if y'all saw the 2019 Todd Phillips Joker film, how Arthur Fleck he laughs instead of cries, it's kind of a mental thing. I kind of did that. It's because I was so fucking depressed that day. I thought I had a shitty day, but I didn't fucking die from a 3-year battle with cancer in my head. So I was just laughing in disbelief and almost insanity hearing this news, and it eventually turned into transition to laughing, crying, and I eventually shed some tears. Oh man, I was a train wreck the rest of that day. I just couldn't. I was already depressed that day, thinking fuck my life, I hate my job. I couldn't feel anything, just another day living autopilot, and then I hear this news, and then I can feel again, but not in the way I wanted to, obviously. Oh. And I'm still feeling the blow. I've tried to avoid hearing Rush, because I know I was going to break down. Because, it's so surreal, because, 4 years ago, we lost David Bowie, and that fucking really hit me hard. I couldn't hear Life on Mars, Starman, Black Star, a number of his songs without just fucking breaking down. Heroes! I can't hear Heroes with the... David Bowie hit me fucking hard 4 years ago, and then this fucking happens almost approximately 4 years apart. And the one Rush song that always got to me, broke me down, probably With the Law of You, is what I consider their swan song, The Garden, on their 20th and final studio album, Clockwork Angels. I mean, we knew it was their last song, probably going to be their last song, but it's a very well written song too, and I just heard it about an hour before recording this. Fuck, man. It's a great way for Neil to write off, like, it's kind of like a Garden of Life type thing, not quite like the Garden of Eden, but it's a fucking deep song. And Alex Lifeson plays it out with his guitar, so a very memorable guitar solo. It's like, that song is like the high hopes of Pink Floyd's career. It's beautifully done, very well written. Fuck. I have not taken this well either. And why it hit me so bad. Why this death hit me so bad. I mean, like, it's probably the same reason with David Bowie. Like, I grew up listening to this guy. I mean, like, on face value, most people, like, I don't think they seem to realize, like, yeah, Neil is one of, like, the world's greatest fucking drummers, but, he was also Rush's lyricist ever since, he entered the band when this record came out. That's another misconception a lot of, like, new and upcoming Rush fans don't realize is, he was not on this record. It was until this one, Fly By Night, and he started writing songs, and they just went with it, and it really fucking changed the face of both rock music and prog rock for the better, in my opinion. Just, like, really influenced me as a musician, or just, like, my appreciation of music and prog rock. Rush is my third favorite band of all time, only behind Pink Floyd and my man Zappa, Frank Zappa. So that's why, I mean, like, when an artist influences you that much to the point where, like, you cry that they're not sharing this reality with you anymore, like, that's how you know they did their job as an artist, or, like, they did a really extensive job making art that you love. And that's how I feel about the loss of Neil Peart. Peart? I think it's Peart. Some snob in the comments will probably be on my ass for that, but I'm trying here. And, I mean, another reason why it hit me so hard is, I mean, this is one of the first rock bands I grew up, I mean, like, I'm a millennial, but, my dad had 2 Rush records. He had Roll the Bones and the compilation record, what's it called? Chronicles. And at first I listened to Chronicles and some excerpts from Roll the Bones, and I liked both the material. Like, I don't remember if it was Roll the Bones first, but, like, it's just like their more radio-friendly mainstream stuff. And then I really, like, when it really hit me, like, when these guys were good, I can't remember the first Rush songs, but, like, it was the singles from Roll the Bones, and I like those. They're not as good as their better stuff. But when I heard the 2112 Overture and the Temples of Syrinx, holy shit. This fucking comic is so cool. Let's check this shit out. This is the special edition that came out back, was it 2016? I can't remember. This is a number of years ago, but this thing's fucking cool. And 2112 fucking blew my mind, and just like, wow. This guy can drum like, I didn't even hear the full, and like, is the overture, those first 2 parts of the song, it wasn't until I didn't hear the full 20-minute song, and that fucking blew me up more. Like, there's more to this song? Holy fuck. So fucking cool. This band is prog as fuck. I mean, like, this record, and I got in the Rush back in, like, junior high before I even knew what studio records were. Like, I didn't know Chronicles was a compilation album. It's just, like, a collection of work that built up records they made, and then I started diving into their earlier stuff, and 2112 just blew me up, blew my brain up. before moving pictures. And Permanent Waves, not like, man, like from, I think peak Rush was from 75 to at least 81, and I still love all the stuff in before and in between. This isn't a, God damn it, this isn't a retrospective like review of Rush, but that's how they became like my third favorite band, because of all that beautiful prog rock music. I fucking loved it. And what Neil and Rush meant to me. Like these guys, I don't remember what music critics like described them like the Trekkies of rock and roll, and that really resonated with me. Like these total fucking nerds, like they can rock out. Like I didn't think someone like Geddy Lee being like from the parents that survived the fucking Holocaust from fucking Poland. And like if you hear his mother talk and stuff, like she had such a heavy, like, I think it was like a Polish accent, I can't remember, but like I think the whole reason his name is Geddy is because like in her deep accent she tried saying Geddy, but it came out as Geddy. And like that type of guy became one of prog rock's greatest frontmen, playing bass and playing slapping the bass, man, and playing keyboard and singing in a power trio that just changed the face of rock music. Like, and Rush is a prime example that you can get anywhere. Like, you could be a total nerd, and Zappa too. You could be a crazy fuck and still make it in rock. A weird, crazy fuck and make it into rock, what I'm saying. And I find that very inspirational. I'm not a very good musician, but I think I can sing. I'm a tenor. I've been trained to Guthrie Theater. And if I ever make it somewhere in a singing career, I'm going to credit these guys for sure. Even Geddy can prove he can sing. Like, I mean, like, a lot of people don't like his vocals, but I like his... I like it, if it counts for anything. I like his later stuff, actually, like, when it's not, like, Munchkin High. But yeah, Rush, they're these weird, like, another critic also described them as, like, the biggest cult band ever the world has ever seen. And that just goes to show, like, these, like, a bunch of these dads and like dorky millennials like me, we can really appreciate Rush. All these different nerdy guys come together for one awesome rock band, and that's what Neil and Rush mean to me. It just sucks to see the Professor move on. He's a really cool guy. He seemed really smart. He could actually probably be a professor. Great author, too. One more thing I think I'll leave with is, I know he retired back in 2015 when Rush, or R40, their last tour, 40th anniversary tour, was wrapping up. I was hoping, because I know he's an author and he's written a few books, like he'd be this really cool author. Because, yeah, like he just seems very, like, well-spoken, thoughtful. And I would have seeing him like succeed as an author. That's what I wanted to see him do. But alas, this happened. So I don't know. Really cool guy. Really cool drummer. I only got the pleasure to see them once during their Time Machine tour. One of the last few good memories I had with my dad. And what a hell of a memory to have. Thank you, Neil Peart, for your drumming contributions to the rock world, and the lyrics you've also contributed to Rush, and just being a very inspirational rock musician to weirdos like me who just feel welcome listening to your music and have like a sense of home from what you guys did. Rest in peace, man.